Too hot, too hot. It's too hot right here in Houston, Texas. Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Zacchaeus. How you doing? Yeah, trying to straighten up this place up 'cause I did a little shopping spree. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Gilbert Arenas bashing LUPITA and Yoga. It's like an Afro Latino versus Afro Latino versus Afro Latino. Because Gilbert Arenas is part Hispanic Cuban and part African American descent. Lupita Yogo is African, but she's also Mexican, which makes her culturally Hispanic, Latina, because she was born in DF, which is known as Mexico City. Okay, they call Mexico City DF. District Federal. Okay, DNF, DFA. Okay, there we go. All right. Chilanga, soy Chilanga, she said. Okay. And he's bashing her because she has dark skin and she's a full blown African descent. Like many of us, no matter how dark or light we are in Americas, we're mixed with different races besides black. And okay, so this Afro Mexican woman, you don't bash her because she's dark skinned, but the black second woman you went with, who's real light skinned, and I had to be sympathetic when I saw her on Alana, Alana on Oprah Winfrey network. About her mother. I mean, about her mother, how she treated her dad, and how she was abused and sexually, raped and all the other stuff from some other guy that did it to her. With Laura Gavon. But Laura Gavon, I never liked her. Those who think I like, yeah, I like exotic. Even there's dark skinned women who exotic. Maya Campbell, Garrett, oh help her out. She was there was one beautiful dark skinned woman I would love to date back in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? Maya Campbell, besides Naomi Campbell, okay. But when I was seeing this, I never liked Laura Govan, okay. Laura Govan, Govan, which is Laura Gavon's sister on Basketball Wives in Miami and LA. Um, I never liked her. I just call it like it is. When Malaysia, who's my complexion, okay, who's camera like me, who maybe not dark skinned but not extreme light skinned, she lied in, the people go to Malaysia, Lakeisha. What's the name called her real name? Our government name, our Lord it. But what's her name? She not extremely fair, almost fair skinned like Laura Govan. I prefer Malaysia over her. I like that Malaysia left Compton and became, a Bruges. I like a sister like that. No, for real, I love a sister that came out from the hood and changed her life around and doing well for herself. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So those are my things I'm gonna choose. Look, no, let me tell you something. And Shawnee exploring Laura Gavon because I noticed that ever since Superhead and all the rest of when her dark skinned husband and Shaquille O'Neal, who need to get his feet fixed, when with Superhead and with other chicks and cheating on her, she not exposing the basketball thoughts out there, side pieces. So that's why she had them on the show. Instead of taking her revenge out, she doing her revenge. Everybody ain't catching. She getting her revenge out on the thoughts who's sleeping with. That's why she told what's her name? Tell Tammy talking about what's the Hispanic woman name who's Puerto Rican? Evelyn Lazarda, that admit that she slept with Tammy's husband. And then I know that he was married to. He was on the side acting like he was a single man. Okay, because me personally, I wouldn't suppose if I was sleeping with my homie's wife, and I ain't a long time ago, and I know they were married. I'm not gonna go to a setting and tell people that. I don't know who did, because even Kim Bella did that on Love and Hip Hop. I did not like. And I'm glad Chrissy knocked her ass out. And we found out that Kimbella had no drawers on, no panties on. No panties on panties on. She got no panties on. She had no panties on and got knocked on the floor. No panties on. No panties off. Okay, I don't forget them days, baby. I don't forget. I was laughing my ass off back in 2011 when I saw that shit. She had her panties on. Woo! No panties coming off. Okay, so she had her panties on. Okay, um, so you talking about, I guess Justin couldn't get it for free. But I prefer Malaysia over because when I'm glad Malaysia found out, we found out from her when she said at least I don't see people's husbands. And Laura Govan was the one who was sleeping with Shaquille O'Neal. I thought Superhead broke up Shawnee and Shaquille O'Neal, okay? But no, it was her, okay? And I saw Wikipedia that year, okay? I said, whoa, no wonder Malaysia said what she said, okay? And Malaysia is a fine, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know about coming to my channel, but I like it. I like it. One thing that's why I'm going to make this be about that, too, because I get tired of people telling us brothers to like what we cannot like. And we in America, you know, if it ain't, you know, I wish that people would stop trying to do it. It's always about our sexuality. If we act like this, we gay. If we don't, we like black women. We don't like. If we don't like, we like. It's like, damn, can a brother of any shade do what he wants to do, but at least be respectful, unlike Gilbert Arenas. So Gilbert Arenas gonna say that about Lupita Nyong'o. Lupita Nyong'o is a beautiful, dark-skinned Afro-Mexican woman, Kenyan woman, okay? Because her parents from Kenya, she's born in Mexico, okay? And she don't need to do any surgery, whatever. Not to say she should. It's just that I do defend people who want to make changes in their body, say business, you know. But at the same time, Lupita Nyong'o is showing confidence in herself. She's beautiful. Ain't nothing ugly about Lupita Nyong'o, and actually, I would date her over Laura Govan. At least, I would, you know, Laura Govan, whatever her name is. You're over here stressing after her, Gilbert. Um, but she went on Dr. Oz and said her pussy stank, which was embarrassing shit in the hell. I'm like, damn, for real? You gonna expose that to the whole world to know that about your vagina stank? And you got money. You don't know why it stank. Maybe because you was having all them different sex with them different men besides Gilbert and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm sorry, Laura. I know you was abused and stuff. You told Alana that, but damn, you should have got some help. You got all that money you got. But and I would actually date Gloria over Laura anyway. You know, Gloria more beautiful in my opinion than Laura. I'm calling it in my opinion. And she not Laura Govan is not what I just before she lost the weight and after. Okay, just something about her. I know she been hurt. And I'm trying to be sympathetic because I've been mistreated growing up. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to make a mockery of that. But you know, I just don't see nothing. Why would you stress so much about her? She left. Y'all not together no more. And in my opinion, I think Lupita's more beautiful than Laura Govan. Okay, the last wife he had, and you know, I don't understand why you bashing dark skinned women, Gilbert, because you look in the mirror, you're darker than me. Okay, and I'm not saying that you should only date dark skinned women because you're dark chocolate, but why? I mean, I don't understand why you. And at the same time, as people are saying that you saying Lupita is ugly, the white racist people out there and people who don't identify with the black roots, aka Latinos, part of you, okay, and part of Laura Gavon as well, and also Lupita by her being born in Mexico is culturally Hispanic. Um, there are Latinos out there who don't look like y'all, okay? They look more like Laura, who don't want to mention that they have any black and look at you as fail, pinche fail, and they need to fail, okay? So my question is, how the hell you can bash a sister who is beautiful and has your complexion, but while you bashing her and calling her ugly, people say anything about you. And everybody talking about brothers. There are sisters that I know personally with your complexion, my camera complexion, high yellow, who would not give a dark chocolate man a date. You might the reason why that these women 19 go with you, Gilbert, because you have money. If you didn't have that basketball set, they can forget about you. The next brother that's my shade, caramel. So next brother that's lighter than me, that's about the Vin Diesel complexion. Okay, well 9-10, they will come after us. I'm telling you, I know some sisters like that do love dark skinned men, but I know some sisters who don't want to date a dark skinned brother and probably hurt your damn feelings to the point they don't even want your ass, okay? They don't want to make no babies with you. You know what I'm saying? They'll, they do the Christie, what's his name? Jack Christie on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and so I don't understand how you can bash a beautiful dog, beautiful, pure black woman who didn't have no surgeries, nothing done, who's not acting ratchet. Nothing still talk about she's very elegant, beautiful that you 19 will hold and kiss on like a flower. Compare, I mean, I don't understand that. And I would go with Lupita. I would. You know, and then too, I gotta understand you bashing somebody like Leslie Jones who buy into the stereotype of that because she is a coon and she trashy and she ugly and Lupita's more way better than looking at Leslie Jones. Okay, I call it like it is. Okay, but Lupita is a beautiful, elegant sister. And that's what I like. That type of sister I like. Elegant, beautiful, like a flower. You know what I'm saying? Going like Floyd, like the Slim would say, okay? She, this is, I don't know what you talking about. Maybe some ghetto hood rats who happen to be that ghetto hood come all color, okay? Who happen to be that complexion must gave you hell growing up. But that's like compare apples and oranges. Lupita Nyong'o did not grow up in the hood, in the ghetto, okay? Lupita Nyong'o grew up in Mexico and Kenya. At 19, her parents were some educated African people who had money. You know, um, who she speak, what, 3 languages? Okay? So, I think more than 3 languages. Besides the African language, she's the thing. Swahili, something I forgot it was, or Zulu. No, Zulu's way down in South Africa, but still Swahili, and then she speaks Spanish and English. She's an educated sister. She speaks better language than Malayan Trump. Okay, so why would you hate on this woman? What did she do to you? And then because she ain't one of them thoughts who have to be lighter skinned, just want your BBC, your mixed dark complete BBC, you call it like it is. Because that's all these thoughts that you drooling over want you for. It's your damn BBC. They don't care about your heart. They don't care about you being as a person. They're using you as some type of BBC fetish. They don't want to marry you unless they want to get your money. That's it. I mean, you stupid. And it's a estúpida. Estúpido, excuse me. It's pinche estúpido, as you say in Spanish, because you're part Spanish too. Gilbert Arenas. And I'm mixing Spanish Creole down family tree. You know? So it's stupid for you to bash this beautiful, dark skinned chocolate sister who don't have nothing stereotypical on her, who's clean, who's beautiful, something that just elegant. I don't see how you can tack. I mean, it don't make no sense. She making it good for dark skinned sisters, and then, and what if your daughter? I think your daughter is not as light as your white ex-wife. The one who has a vagina stinking, went on white man. No. Dr. Oz is Lebanese, so he's Arabian. But a bunch of white folks in the R's talking about her thing smell, which was embarrassing, coonery and all, okay? But you bashing Lupita, which I don't know how the hell you can have sex, because I'm sorry, if I'm having sex with a woman, and I don't care what color she is her, if my penis stinking, which they don't stink, because came out the shower, I was putting body spray down there. Okay, yeah, I put body spray, yeah, okay. If I'm keeping it clean, I expect her to keep it clean. And I guess you look past that and just look at her color and her hair texture, but I mean, damn, you really would risk having sex with a woman with her click smelling. I mean, I'm sorry. And Laura Govan, if she gets mad, she was stupid enough to go on that damn show and tell all them white folks that. Okay? But you gonna bash Lupita 19. I'm not trying to be respectful here, but I respect her smell like that. Because she can tell how clean she is. She intelligent. She ain't trying to get in no sex game. But the thoughts that you fool with probably a lot of shade, and they don't want to put you in a husband. Probably the thoughts that's lighter than you. Probably don't want, they family don't want you to marry them. You ever thought about that, bro? You got people who don't want no dark skinned man in their family. Just because they had back in the 60s before backlash, they still went after. And then they have to go behind closed doors and sleep with your ass. But their parent caught their daughter with you. Oh, it's all hell break loose. You know? So I don't understand this whole concept. I mean, yeah, you have a right to have a preference. But this woman here ain't I mean, she educated and elegant. That's the type of sister that I would date. I don't date no ratchet. Because like I hear my sister talk about the ratchet brothers. I don't get mad because I'm no ratchet brother. I don't go around calling myself no nigga and look dumb like I'm some stepping fetch and looking trash. So when I hear sisters bashing them type of brothers, I don't get mad. You said when I get mad when you think all of us were like that. But no. When you bash them, because them brothers be called out, because I don't understand how brothers look raggedy of any shade. Dirty, dusty, come out the street looking tired brothers get these chicks. I don't understand that, but then they getting used because just like they using the women using them, you know, and they kick them to the side when their Prince Charming coming, you know, that's how it is. And like I said, I know sisters who definitely would not date you because your complexion, okay, and they your complexion and lighter by my always higher, lighter than me and everything, and they would not be caught dead in the street with you. So you stupid to be bashing a sister who 9 10 would give you a chance, but see she not on your level. That's what it is. Let's be real with it. The PO is not them hood chicks you fool with, them thoughts you fool with back in the day. Okay, the PO is elegant, high class, beautiful sister. She showed the beauty in her, and the beauty that shows out along with her appearance. She ain't acting a fool. She ain't, she ain't doing none of that stuff. That's, I'm serious. That's the type of dark skinned sister I would date. You know, I love long hair. Fake or not, I still go with because I'm talking about the intelligence, the beauty of her. She dressed well. She ain't looking ratchet. Nothing ratchet on LUPITA. But see, and then you got Africans who won't want your ass either. Yeah, hold on. Let me get that straight. See, you African descent, okay? But they see you as African American, you know, you are Hispanic too, because you're part Cuban, Gilbert. But there are African men telling their daughters not to date no black man from here. You know, we none of us up here black, but you know what I mean, okay? For real. They don't want you to don't dare no. Even a brother tell me he would not date a sister, he date a Nigerian or some other African sister, but not date a sister here because that ostensible representation that we have in that's been celebrated sometimes in our community that I don't celebrate. Okay? I don't celebrate. That's why because you want to be white. And see, the people who say that they have negative connotation about who they are being black, part of the black race. They think whatever negative about being black supposed to go together. And well, positive is probably whiteness. So when they call somebody who don't act stereotypical, saying they're trying to be white, they don't want who have self hate, because they love their blackness. They'll put anything positive about being black. That's one thing I always looked at the hotel people and those who try to talk that black pride stuff. When I start seeing them put negative stereotypes, negative behavior associated with being black and putting limitation on somebody of black heritage, that's when I know they personally don't like themselves. They don't see themselves as being free and beautiful and handsome with their God or none of it. They see themselves being negative and stay put with white massa want you. That fit the mammy mentality, okay, that I don't want to fuck with. So Lupita Nyong'o, you gonna talk bad about her because she a beautiful, elegant, confident, not insecure, dark-skinned, Afro-Mexican woman who don't. I mean, I'm sorry if anybody said something bad about this woman, but you look stupid because she just. I'm sorry. I mean, everything Lupita you make she like whoa beautiful come out there. I mean she should be a model. I was happy when I used to work at Macy's seeing her on the cover, you know, in the makeup art, and I said, oh, they have a dark skinned sister. She has her hair natural. She's showing that black is beautiful. You know, she not no mixed up sister with dark skin or to my complexion camera or high yellow. Okay, from here, she's a pure black woman with one. You know what I'm saying? From her parents from Africa, ain't buying to ostensible behavior, who's on the cover with her natural hair and everything. So I'm glad I'm seeing this because I like to see things that's not of the ordinary. Okay, that's why you see on my channel we don't represent ordinary what's expected. We go against that. Okay, that's what's unique about my channel and my behavior. I don't like to buy into expectations of others, especially if it's ignorant expectations. But you know, I was happy to see Lupita Nyong'o as this beautiful dark-skinned woman who's purely black, born in Mexico, family from Kenya, and she on the cover Girl magazine and the makeup art with mostly white women on there. I was happy to see that. It's educate us, it's change our mentality that beauty come in all colors. I'm not saying sisters should not rock their hair, perm, weave. It's their business, and I think people in our community stop telling each other, brothers or sisters, how do we live our lives. If you don't like what we do with our bodies or how we keep our bodies natural, then stay, do you, so don't worry about it, we need to start, if we want to come together as a people, the only unity I'm for is respect us individuality and come together. That's the type of unity I'm for. Don't try to change somebody and make them be what you want them to be. And then also there was the commentary about Lil Kim. I love Lil Kim regardless. I don't care. She was not dark skinned, y'all. Lil Kim was caramel, okay? But regardless she was caramel or she pale now, I still like her. You know what I'm saying? And I think that people should have a choice. If we live in the choice, instead of being pro-choice of killing babies, can we be pro-choice in people's life, how they want to live their life. If they want to wear their hair natural, they want to keep their skin complexion, they want to keep it light or dark or whatever. They want to. I mean, can we all respect each other's personal decisions? Because I think that's what I'm for. I'm not for butting someone's business, telling you need to change your complexion or you need to keep your complexion. Because I think that's the problem here. But to Gilbert Arenas, to sisters get mad. I mean, I'm mad at the actions. I'm not mad. I'm not a sister, but you know what I'm saying. If I was, I wouldn't fuck with him anyway because look how he is. I mean, how much money, and then like I said, I mean, and you never know. And then too, I'm gonna ask you a question. Did Gloria and Laura father, who's a lighter skinned brother, didn't want your ass either? That's why you out here saying you want. Because I mean, y'all don't understand. These brothers think that dark skin. Yeah, dark skinned men do go through this. Okay, one thing many men like to hide their emotions and insecurity, unlike the women. Okay, and that's why. But you see that if they didn't have the situation, why you think that brothers today, not all brothers, because I was thinking this morning, I said, why do people African Americans so more in liquor control? Like, they don't have no own individuality. They was like myself, but why we seem as rare? Why we have to all buy into one thing? Okay, can we all have our own individuality within our community? But if you see a brother call himself a nigga, looking like because person that looks good, they don't want to have confidence in themselves, okay? But they looking any kind of way, and they do destructive their behavior now, and they doing drugs, but they out there killing other brothers. That's a self hate, because they think that once again, I go back to what I was saying, they think that being black contributes to what's negative, and with white opposite is positive. If they really love their blackness, it's funny, stupid trolls that believe this come out and call me a sucker because I claim my multiracial background, and they don't realize that it's an educational reason why I call myself multiracial, because that's technically who we are. We're not full blown black people. We have been letting white people tell us in our head that whatever white racist men say goes, instead of going against that. And I said before on my channel, even white people who don't accept me as a multiracial person, I don't fuck with them. Even if I do have white cousins that I found on Answer.com, I wouldn't fuck with them. They don't respect me as a multiracial person. I wouldn't cuss y'all, but I don't deal with people. If my decisions and how I live my life bother you so much, then we don't need to be in the same pot. Don't even waste my time. Don't even come harass me. Don't even come. I don't change for nobody. And other people gonna say, well, you like to say like exotic women. Let me tell you the reason why I say I like exotic women. And dark skin can come out exotic as well. So city people don't believe that. I don't like people telling me what I cannot do. Okay, and so when I was growing up, yeah, the light skinned chicks, and when that's very also camera skin who by my complexion in the 80s who put your Whitney Houston, you had your Diana Ross, you had your Vandy, you have way before Mariah Carey, you had your Janet Jackson, you had your Lisa Bonet and Jasmine Guy, you had Stephanie Mills who camera skin like myself, you had those sisters, and then you had dark skinned women who put a lot of foundation to get accept you did one period. I understand that, okay, but also too for the brothers, we would have to go through that too, because one thing, I don't like to hide my emotions. I tell it like it is. And so, but a lot of brothers been taught that. So that's why you don't hear about brothers talk about, because real deep inside there are dark skinned and those themselves had wish they was my color or lighter, lighter than me. And let me let you know. Besides that, I get resentment for those my shade and those who high yellow lighter than me as well. But I noticed how I carry myself, and I have to speak on this because I know it's how y'all, but well, you not that light. No, there are dark skinned brothers who are this shade who don't like anybody that's not their shade. Okay, when they don't act stereotypical. Okay, and there are dark skinned brothers who don't act stereotypical get the same treatment as well. Because I one brother who's picking up from Uber, he's from San Francisco area, and he talks with a proper accent, very proper brother. I mean, he was talking, and he was telling me when he was in Atlanta being an Uber driver, the brother was mistreating him, calling him cards. And I said, dude, they judge of you because you know who you are. You don't have to buy the stereotypes to be who you are. They feel less than who you are. That's why they're being this destructive behavior. They're acting a fool, which I don't understand how people get mad at Sammy Sosa, but you're not gonna get mad at the brothers like Kodak Black and all other brothers who acting a fool, calling themselves niggas, making them look like stepping fish because they think being black is being the Fiddler, Stephen Fletcher, the Jigaboo. That's what they, because if you know your history, that's the stereotypes that they're portraying. They've been marginalized, okay? I see Jim Crow behavior on today's hip hop, which makes me want to throw up sometimes, okay? But there are brothers I know when I come out and they can give me a look, and I mean I got brothers that's my shade and lightly me that looks, but I know it's in the past since I don't act stereotypical. I don't, and and also too about me mentioning my my multiracial background, and because I was a brother that they act stereotypical with my complexion, and just say I was black and call myself a nigga, these brothers would have a big thing about it. But I know there's a dark skinned brothers I met in the past who, one particular brother that's older than me who acts proper, but in my opinion, I think he has insecurity issues because now he's trying to be hotep now, and he was talking about, oh, because I got me a son, and and I was saying, I got darker in the sun. He said, oh, you getting dark now, like they want you to be them so bad, and they get mad when they say we're not dark skinned because it's the truth. Because in our community growing up, and I remember I look young for my age, but I'm older. I'll be 38 soon. And we wouldn't, some of my complexion would not refer as dark skin. You wrong white people, yeah, but if you're wrong other African descendants because we're mixed, back in the 80s and 90s, it's just that people my shade at the time later on want to be more black and endowed. They want to be the African ancestors that came on the ship so bad. They don't like the fact they have a little lightness in their complexion. So now they want to call themselves dark skin, and then there's dark skinned people who don't like who like that because it makes them feel good. Like they say about Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland's not a dark skinned sister. Okay, that's a brown. That's a milk chocolate sister. You know what I'm saying? A solid brown complexion sister. Someone dark skinned in a PTO dark chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Acon complexion. You know what I'm saying? 50 cent. That's your dog. That's dark skin. Okay. But so people want to be blacker down and sad. People who want to use black down instead of being the average, they want to be the stereotypical, being a gangster thug. You know what I'm saying? They want to buy into image to fit in. And I never been that type of person that want to fit in like that because I knew growing up that if I did thuggish behavior, if I acted ratchet, it was gonna lead me to destruction. Especially living in Texas. Coming from went to a predominantly white school and then went home Hispanic school, you don't want to be that stereotype that people expect out of you to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of brothers, and I even know brothers my shade, who grew up proper. Now he been in jail. He trying to fit in, be thuggish. You know what I'm saying? And trying to look pole. He's trying to dress nice sometimes and don't dress. And then he trying to get women. And then the girls were telling me he cheated on me with somebody at the club. He's trying to be that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, he even told me, you gotta adjust to your environment. No, you don't. If you see bad behavior in your environment, you don't just to it. It's gonna lead you to. We all, don't get wrong, we all sinners. But I know, legal standpoint, if I'm out there thugging, and the word nigga has its own power. It does. A demonic power. When they call themselves niggas, notice that people act like what the white race men portrayed back in the Jim Crow days and Birth of the Nation, all that violent, savage. Have y'all noticed that? They not. You got the well dressed ones trying to fit in, but they the ones who well dressed, who proper, dark skin, light skin, whatever, should be one leading the community, not these thug trash. Who making white men look bad because the white man who's racist, not all white men, they're gonna be saying, oh he looking like dump and I'm looking good. You know what I'm saying? They like arrogant attitude. That's why in the notice the other races in other communities who want to act like they not racist, hang with those type of cocoa black folks who live live impoverished, who don't, and with someone like me who don't come, oh, they hate me. Ooh, yeah, sometimes white yeah, for real. And I'm be like laugh. I say, y'all know these people are racist because they wouldn't have this type of attitude. They say you see me as an individual besides what I am, right? But going back to what I'm saying is that when I was coming up, people put me on, I wasn't hot. I mean, I was a child. Yeah, I was a little lighter than me, than I am right now. But yeah, and that's why even with the OJ case, people loved OJ. I'm gonna go ahead and call it because he wasn't. That's why when Time magazine darkened his color, you know what I'm saying? Because by him, that white blood and Native American in him, okay, and by him being a brother and look more like a brother, not dark skin, okay, I call it like it is, and he married to a white woman and living in the privileged life, you know what I'm saying? That's why you had that backlash in the community, okay? So that's why, but people gotta understand that we as a people, we got, and we can't stop, the problem is a lot of African American people have been taught, that we have to be ratchet, I be black. That's not true. We don't need to be ratchet. We need to stop in our community. I've been saying back in the 90s. There's people in our community shut up about trying to be black. Okay, if you got black DNA, you are being part of the black race. So there's no reason to try to be blacker than that. Okay, I understand you want to connect with Africa. The funny part is that they connect with the stereotypical American Negro standards based on white racist society, and contrary to going to Africa and know about the true meaning of being black. Okay, um, but going back to what I said about LUPITA yoga. She is not ugly at all. I don't see anything ugly about LUPITA. And to brothers, I'm sorry because I understand because Gilbert a couple years younger than me, okay? And I bet you at one period of time, people my shade, people by Kelly Rowland shade, people how you like Drake and those who look more exotic and look almost white, whatever, shitted on him, even though dark skin called him blackie and darky. And they internalized it's not just TV. I get tired of people always blaming TV. No, in our communities, not everybody's like this, but it's very true that, and with it, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because since we are multiracial people, and we was told to claim the black side to be exploited, doing Jim Crow and slavery, okay? A lot of people in our community that don't want a dark skinned person. It's no different in Hispanic when even Hispanics are mixed with black too, and Spanish and American. With George Lopez, when his grandma said don't bring a black person home. What they were saying is they don't want if the child come out darker then than you or look more close to Africa or either look African, the society's gonna shit on them, mistreat them, and of course Gilbert as part of Hispanic. But I'm just saying because in the African American standpoint, people need to stop acting like this and goes on. So you have people and the Black Power movement. It was not a true Black Power movement because they were looking for people my shade and lighter to date. Okay, um, so therefore, and for real, and that's why I know people was happy that who believe in Black Power stuff was happy that I came out not dark skinned. Okay, that is kind of weird, but remember when they did by the one drop rule, oh, they can't make it think it's bad because they're still to them it's still a black person. We're all mixed. So, in my opinion, I think that people, and which I'm glad this has been called out by Gilbert because I've been always saying people think that dark skinned men in our community are more proud of being black than those who are lighter. And I'm not a dark skinned person. Okay, I'm not dark chocolate. Now they kind of call someone dark now, Michael, but back in the day, I'm going by what I was raised. Okay, the hell people. Okay, and like I said, going by what I was saying about, I notice when I'm in the hood or even in corporate America, there are brothers my shade that want to lighter than me as well who want to mistreat me too. But I noticed in the past, not all the time, that there were dark skinned brothers who would get mad, felt that since they had more melanin skin, just like the Aries Spears situation, they want to intimidate me. Even when I was on the bus, a dark skinned brother that was calling me the N word, I had to call laws on. felt that he was can intimidate me, he can mistreat me, and he can scare me, and they don't understand back in our heads. Anybody that does that, we got a plan to get you next time. We get you. We won't tell you when time together. I'll tell you like that. That's, I'm gonna tell my secret of anybody do that to me. That's like, even this fan dude that was at the club that was trying to, or he was making sense, was yelling at me, cussed me out. The back of my head, want to, if I ever see him again, I don't want to go to jail. I might want to pop at him. You know what I'm saying? He don't know that I'm thinking when you intimidate people, and I've been bullied by everybody, you know, what color. We have back in our head want to do something to you. They might not, you might not end up waking up the next day. They call it girls. Okay, that's why I'm bipolar. Okay, even my own family. Okay, yes, I go ahead and admit that when they mistreat me at my times, I didn't care about them time of religion. I saw a devil trying to quote scripture. They were being abusive in a way, and I didn't want to go to jail, but they were trying to, oh, they're lucky that I don't make that move, okay? So therefore, yeah, because we don't want to experience, I don't care what you experience all the time, don't put that trash in our life, being selfish. We don't want that burden. But point is, you gotta understand that he needs to understand that it's stupid for you to talk bad about LUPITA. And like I said, I dealt with brothers from Ziggler in the past, give me a mean look, and I'm like, why would you think that I need to be like you? You know, you want to whine about not coming together as people, but one thing come together is accept each other's individuality. And that's one thing that's why I'm not all big about collectivism, because the collectivism they talk about it's all about brainwashing. Everybody act like robots type thing. Everybody think the same way, act the same way, jump when they jump. And I was like, no, I do my own thing, and I'm not gonna ever get that way. And like I said, and I dealt with issues with brothers my shade and lighter, and those a little bit darker. Don't get wrong, but I noticed over the years there were some dark skinned brothers who give me a mean look, get mad. They think that since they're more melanin than I have, they can talk to me any kind of way, intimidate me, and I'm like, really? And so that's the whole reason why that you know, but it is sad that goes on. But you can't get mad when you do the same thing what a white man do, because white men do it too. You know what I'm saying? I think about doing something to them too. You know what I'm saying? No matter what color they are. But to LUPITA, by LUPITA, Gilbert, just leave her alone. If you don't want to date LUPITA, she won't date you either. Okay? She's a high level class, sister that's in Hollywood, got her Oscar. She doing her thing. She's beautiful. She won't go on the trash and ghetto trash like you. Okay, it's one of them high class Africans, and I don't mean to bash people African descent in this country, or even Hispanic people or African descent who are born African descent who are born here. And don't get wrong, but you ghetto trash compared to her. She high class, and sisters need to stop getting, because I didn't get mad when K Michelle she go white men. Like I said, I get mad because I'm sick of their brothers. There's sisters on channel saying that black men ain't shit, and I don't. It's me offended, but at the same time, as an individual, as a person who dealt with the backlash and mistreated for not emulating trash in our community, that's the real reason why. And brothers and wise up, as you try and reject sisters and talk about sisters, I mean, not me personally, because I'm my own person, but some of y'all try y'all stuff stinks too. Okay, and you feel as a man, you can act all that high, bass in your voice, all they want to, they don't make you a man. You don't take the leadership of the community. Okay, you don't try to build a community in the right way. I ain't talking about getting white racist man's money from selling dope. I'm talking about actually in not going to jail. I'm talking about actually lead the community to progress. And brothers have failed. I'm sorry to say in the United States, not all, but many have failed because of that. Whether they came from a single parent household or not. Okay, they took caught up in their dick, in their strength, in their melon, no matter what shade they are, instead of focus on trying to build the community, trying to bring the community together and by choice, not by force, trying to help people who in need, help brother out, look, have unconditional love for those brothers and the sisters in the community, no matter if they act this way, dress a certain way. And that's why we don't come together, because y'all want us to give our individual freedom. Just no. I'm not giving a damn individual freedom. If I'm white, whatever, black, whatever, I don't give a damn. You don't sell it, take it or leave it. I ain't changing a damn thing for nobody. I don't change my own damn parents. So I'll change for you. But that's the real reason why. And we stop promoting this negative behavior calling yourself a nigga, look like a Stephen Fletcher. You know, and it's one thing I hate the fact that some of our people don't teach our children the history. And I'm glad that even though I had issues with my grandparents, they taught me the history. And I went on the library and researched these things, and I found out these were stereotypical images that it was painted to make us look terrible. That's why I had called myself a nigga. You know, and what person, if they love their black roots, will call themselves a nigga? You don't find a white man call himself a honky. You don't have a Hispanic person call himself a speaker or a wetback. You have nobody call a Asian call himself a chink or any other racist name. Or neighbor calls himself red skin. You don't see that. A Raven calls himself a sand nigga. Why did these dumbass brothers choose to call the N word with the A-R-E-R? It don't matter. Okay? They the one who self-hate. Instead of bashing Sammy Sosa, they should bash these brothers and make and clown their ass out because they don't want portraying the negative stereotype that people who are racist would like to use and then go back to what the racism. And I wish, and one thing I don't understand, Tom Sotomayor, someone like him, he admit that he feels every day how to be a man. I don't wake up in the morning asking how to be a man. I know I have a dick, and I do my thing. Okay, um, and I didn't grow up. Yeah, my parents were single parents, but they was not married, and my parents did not raise me. It was my dad's parents who I saw a woman and man in the house. Okay, who raised me, and I'm glad I didn't have that mentality because that's why these dudes are insecure. And I'm not going to ask a man how to be a man, and he feel insecure about being one. That's the stupidest thing. Okay, you know, that's why they buy into the hypermasculine bullshit, acting like brutes when they actually not doing all that is being a monkey to the white race society called like it is. Okay, and that's why I don't wake up morning and say how to be a man. I wear men clothes, and I do my thing. I do, you know, I do what I want to do. That's what a man's supposed to do. What he want to do, you know. Fuck everybody else. Okay, but and going back to the dating situation. And the reason why I say that I'm tired of the people saying about brothers who married because y'all can't say that we always talk like white women. The media have taught us like white people, period. Okay, let's be real. But our community does the same thing too, outside of the TV. And then two, I know my history. We had Emmett Till got killed for looking at a white woman. So to have that argument is untrue. And I'm glad I went to a predominantly white school and Hispanic school because I know that not everybody act the same. The same time I have a sister yelling at me, there are white women and Hispanic women who do the same thing too. So I had that balance because these brothers didn't integrate and they went to a predominantly well privileged school, but they I don't know how they failed to realize there was shitty ass women in that community just like shitty women in the ghetto. Shitty ass people gonna be all over, you know. But people go by stereotypes, which is stupid. Now I hate stereotypes, and so that's what I'm saying that. And that's why I don't like the thug behavior because it making us look terrible. That's why we're shouting Black Lives Matter. And you shouldn't give the cops any reason to make stereotypes about you penetrating stereotypes. It just makes a stupid thing. So, but to give rap something like it is, man, you need to shut up. Leave LUPITA Yoga alone. She ain't need nothing to your ass. She high class. You not. You was made famous by basketball, okay? Another girl, the other woman you date, who's part Mexican, part black. You know, she don't want your ass, and then too, I don't want her because if she can keep her thing smell good, what's wrong with that? Yeah, so again, when you was having sex with her, you weren't worried about her color and everything. You weren't worried about what's between her legs. And I'm gonna bring this up because it's embarrassing to come on TV. I'm sorry, it is her fault. Why admit that? Why not go to the doctor behind closed doors and talk about it? You think that I'm going on national TV if my thing smelling, if my penis stinks, I'm washing my penis is smelling. I'm cleaning everything every day and take a shower. Why my penis? You think I'm going on TV and tell everybody? To me, she was looking for some attention when she did that. I'm sorry, because she knew that she'll be on the Lana's show. I'm gonna call it, in my opinion. But I just don't understand. Right now, I'm just tired. I don't know. It's stupid that Gilbert Arenas would say stuff like that about a beautiful, attractive, dark-skinned woman you know, that doesn't emulate anything negative. You know what I'm saying? I love sisters like that. I'm sorry. I don't like no ratchet. Well, I don't like my, and those who say that with white girls act ratchet, we give them praise. Let me tell you the reason why that some of us do that, because I have done it before. When white people do some odd line, I don't have a problem with that because I don't like my community because I'm part white too down family tree. But since one drive black, but even though it's not law no more, and I check the other on the drive application, okay, you know, people are gonna look at the black part and they expect me to do something negative. You know what I'm saying? So I use an example. I was going after I visited my cousin who's Asian descent. You know, who's I think on my white side of the family that I met. I mean, that online on doing Instagram. After I went to the South, I went to go visit my friend, my homeboys that I cool with, okay? And we're gonna chill and you know what I'm saying. And while I went to go Chick-fil-A and it was in it was somewhere and I was getting something to eat and the bus was taking forever. It was a hot season. It was like last April. And I remember the white dude, ratchet, real, he wiggle, smoking weed right there from the wealthy area of Houston. And I said, dude, I have asthma. Can you? He said, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. And dude smoked weed, went across the street in the area where people out there eating, shopping. And I felt so proud of myself that I didn't emulate that attitude because people assume by racism that I would do that shit. And I don't smoke no weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of them drugs, okay? And my record clean, okay? So the Hispanic woman who's Salvadoran come in and she said, I smell weed. And she said, it's like, oh yeah. So we're glad he left because if he was around, they're gonna assume you and I was doing weed. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. So that's why when they acting ratchet, like cash me outside, if a sister, dark or light, don't act like cash me outside, I give her props. I'm not saying that white people should look bad as a whole, but we don't like. I don't like people emulate stereotype. When white women wear weave in her hair, I like that because she going against a stereotype. For years, I told sisters there's other ways to grow your hair without putting it in the head. You know, and y'all know other women do it, and I'm for women to wear what they want. It's just that I don't get tired of stereotypes. Period. You know, and I remember telling sisters back in the day, and there's pills, you know, you can oil your scalp, all the other stuff, hot oil tree, whatever. Okay? But it was one to follow the crowd. You know, and so that's why. And, you know, and they had women who actually had long hair. It was relaxed and it was long. They would cut their hair and then go put on weave in their hair. I really didn't understand that mess at all, but that's their business. But, yeah. So that's the reason why that I like non-stereotypical behavior. I like something that's not expected. Okay, but let me go ahead, y'all. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I don't know why it's making me so sleepy. Anyway, what I have to say.